Yeah. Go live. We are live. What up, everybody?
Hello.
Welcome to the Clout Rap Podcast. Not really. It's a shout out.
It's the shout out.
Shout out to your mother. Speaking of which, not yours, Kevin, just in general. Like, shout out to your mother.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Word to your mother. I remember that.
Again, I should call my mom. I always say I say shit like that, and then I don't call my mom immediately after, and I should.
Yeah. Got to do that, man.
It's bad news.
Set a little reminder. You know,
I need to take my own advice.
put a little weekly calendar reminder. Like, hey,
that's a good idea.
It helps.
What's up, Mom? What's up, Mom reminder? Everybody get your What's up, Mom reminder started.
Hey, get a What's up, Dad reminder in there if you want. You know,
no, not me.
Sibling reminders just for everybody. I just want to make sure we get everybody. Long lost pets, maybe quarterly for the aunts and grandparents. You know, just make your life easier. Automate everything. Although maybe don't automate the message that you send. Just have some reminders. Unless you're like me and just ignore all your notifications, and then it's not going to help you at all.
Well, there you go.
Boom.
I mean, that's the way to go. If you want to be real zen about your life, just ignore all notifications, period.
Mm-hmm. And get to it when I get to it.
All right, so at the top here, something that I didn't get to show you last show, which I thought was interesting, and I wanted your sound advice on a lot of things.
Uh-oh.
Let me show you here. I mean, this is serious business too.
Oh, that's one of my favorite internet historian videos.
Mayo, dude. Did you see that the Mayo mommies won?
What?
So I did a poll.
I was like, what does this mean?
So randomly, I just felt like, every once in a while, I like to throw out a poll on the old Twitter. And this time I just went with Mayo because I had seen an ungodly image of like somebody with a burger that they had gotten from a restaurant with mayo out the wazoo.
Oh.
Appropriate mayo is fine to me, but out the ass, like you're squirting out the ass under your burger. Nah, son.
I just dealt with this yesterday. I dealt with the way too much mayo. It happened to me. Getting set up for our event yesterday. The venue where we were working, the closest restaurant, there happened to be a Wendy's on the same block. So that is basically where everyone grabbed lunch or dinner, depending on what time you got there. Because it was quick, easy. There's a lot of moving parts to set up an event like that. So you just kind of grabbing food when you have time. And so I grabbed just like whatever the used to be a 4 for $4, which in Indiana was like a $6 meal now. My God. And not on top. Yeah, on top of that, one whole dollar's worth of mayonnaise was on my hamburger. It was disgusting. Dude.
Oh yeah. Did you get burger with your mayo or no?
Barely. I don't think those are all fresh, never frozen patties anymore. What's up, Carla?
But interesting. Oh yeah. What's up, Carla? Nice to see you today. Or tonight, I guess. What did you vote?
Oh.
Did you vote? Did you vote in this? Did you see this when I casted it?
Wait, are our votes not private? Is this like a Snapchat situation?
Okay. I mean,
no, I did. I think I voted yes. I don't hate mayo. No, I'm really secret about my condiments, guys. Listen, I'll talk to you about a lot. But you start asking me what condiments I like, right back up to that fence. That's where I go. I'm not comfortable talking about my condiment preferences because then you'll all see how boring I am.
See, it wasn't until I was adult that I realized that my dad's raging homophobia leaked into like, absurd things like mayonnaise. He wouldn't eat. He would say it. He's like, he don't like melted marshmallows, like fluff. He didn't like mayo, like ranch, anything that was like white or cummy,
I think he might be repressing some things. Have you ever seen American Beauty, folks?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I was like,
kind of giving me vibes of the Kevin Spacey's neighbor or a real life Kevin Spacey.
I hope to God not.
I hope your family never watches this, or I guess I'm never invited to a Thanksgiving. Huh?
It's my dad's side of the family. Don't worry.
Oh,
they're just hillbilly enough that they'll like hunt us down with rifles and shit.
how dare you? How dare you accuse me of being queer?
You're dressed up like the Unabomber, and you're gonna accuse me of being queer?
Why do you make me think questions about myself? I don't like it. I don't like to think about it. I don't know, man. That seems pretty odd. Like, I don't know. Might have had something going on. But I mean, ranch is gross though, so I don't really blame the anti-ranch. I've gone full circle on that. I used to be a guy who would dip a pizza in ranch if it was bad
What are we
enough. Like get those
talking about?
microwave. We're talking about condiments, dude. Why you put up a mayo? What are we?
I know. I'm just laughing at us. Keep
It's
going.
a shout out. We're shouting out condiments. Ranch sucks. No, I'm good. Give me taco sauce and
ketchup's
pesto.
the worst, in my opinion.
Oh, you get it out of here. Can we rank them?
Really?
There's a special episode.
Really?
Let's do a tier. Oh yeah, I hate ketchup. Completely hate it,
dude. See, I knew we were on some kind of vibe. Like, fuck ketchup.
No, it's boring. Just put a tomato on there. Like if I have a tomato on there, what do I need ketchup for?
That's way better. And it doesn't have so much corn syrup in it.
Yeah, not none, probably.
Right. Look at
syrup on that.
Look at the percentages though. I mean, it almost came out even. It was pretty close, but 24 votes and it was a 54-45 spread. So
math.
Carla says in chat, why do Americans have to put sauce on everything? It's because we're not good at food. You have to, everything we make sucks and you have to put sauce on it to make it better.
I got this same critique before. I guess that is a thing, Danny. We have a reputation around the world that we make bland, flavorless food because we have to dunk everything into something. But maybe it's because our palates, like our minds, are just overstimulated here in America. We need that instant satisfaction. So I'm going to have multiple dipping sauces. I don't know. Now I'm just thinking about Breaking Bad. You remember that scene where the guy's eating the dipping sauces before he goes? No, anyway, we're transitioning, right? Where are we going?
I just don't like dipping sauce. I'm kind of getting grossed out, honestly. I think I smoked
more sauce.
I smoked just enough before the show that we're talking about disgusting dipping sauces and thinking about dipping. Like, you know what I'm getting vivid pictures of in my head, dude? From when I was in school. I'm having flashbacks.
When rectangle pizzas.
Take rectangle pizza and dip it in ranch.
Rectangle pepperonis.
Ah, fuck me, dude.
And you dip that in some buttermilk ranch that was just a powder that they added milk to or some shit. I don't even know.
Fuck.
Oh. Or you could get those fake McRibs. Maybe get you a Bosco stick, some bread with some cheese sticks crammed in it.
Get out of here with that shit. Get out of here with that shit. You can't do anything about that shit. Let's move on. I have to move on.
Do it, man. I'm ready.
No more mayo talk. No more content talk. Get me out of this mess. I'd rather talk about some people that died this week. How about that?
Oh, that was a turn.
Quite the turn. Okay. Yeah, I admit, but that's what
palate cleanser,
for.
one way or the
other. This is the palate cleanser. Yes. This is the palate cleanser.
Hey, there he is.
Oh, oops. I accidentally exit out of it as soon as I opened it up.
It was a little sneak peek. Did you guys see it?
No. Nope.
Ooh.
You don't get to see now either. That's the last time I'm gonna bring that up.
Danny has faked his own death online, and everyone's believed it so far.
That's why I can't show it.
Hook, line, and sinker. That's why he's so comfortable in the attire today. Look, I'm home free, baby.
There it is. There's my there's my artistry right there.
Yeah. Look at strong.
Look familiar?
Mm-hmm.
I'm covering cans on my ears today, so it's kind of harder to envision. It makes my head look a lot bigger than it already is. It's big. But I'm getting there. We're close. But
what up? We got Poland Pest V-Dub. V-Dub says Danny Kaczynski in the house.
There you go, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's free now, free at last.
Oh, dude, look at this. Poland Spring says, I'm getting nauseous. What's the next topic? I agree with that. On to the Unabomber, but Pest says, Jack in the Box tacos dumped in their ranch is pretty good, bro. I mean, I would have to be so high. That sounds like right now I'm too high for that.
We don't have Jack in the Box nearby, do we?
No, I don't even know what that's about, honestly.
Mythical fast food places I've never had a chance to eat at. If I ever drive by one, I know I'm stopping, even if I have to hit a rest area in the next hour.
If it's anything like Taco Bell and I'm thinking about that with ranch all over it, I need to get out. We need to get out.
We gotta go back. We're gonna talk about more dead people.
Yeah, more dead people. Okay, so Ted was found dead in his cell at 81. You know, RIP,
allegedly.
Whatever. Allegedly,
he's hanging out with David Bowie and Kurt Cobain somewhere.
I wonder who else.
Well, you know some of them.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But it was funny when I saw that getting showed around. Obviously, I had to bring it up on the show because of what I've been accused of before, in terms of looks.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, now you're just flaunting it.
Okay,
in front of everybody. Yeah,
can't
touch me now.
Have you ever heard of BX Bullet on Twitter? She was like this a former YouTuber, I think, because she's got banned, I'm pretty sure, off YouTube, but she like exposed people that were like predators and doing crazy shit online kind of shit.
Okay, sounds good, although some of those people have gone on to be creeps
Well,
themselves. So
I've never deep dived on BX Bullet, so I don't know, but I do. She follows me on Twitter. I follow her.
Well, in that case, probably not a creep until
well, you know, I follow a lot of people that are questionable creeps.
I don't want to be shit talking your mutuals there. Sorry, I'm still bad at Twitter.
I don't vouch for anyone I follow on Twitter. You, that's it. But anyways, listen to this. Okay, she posted this. I won't pull the whole thing up because who cares, but I'll read some of this. Okay, Ted, how do you say his last name? Kaczynski.
Yes, one of those was correct, but I'm not going to tell you which one.
Kaczynski.
Yeah, it was that one. Okay.
Kaczynski. One of the most well-known products of the CIA's MK Ultra mind control program.
Probably.
Was found dead in his prison cell today at age 81. Allegedly. Yeah, whatever. Before he was known as the Unabomber, he was a mathematician at Harvard with an IQ of 167. He was accepted at Harvard.
Look at you.
Accepted to Harvard at age 15. What?
Dang, dude. What are you doing live streaming on Sundays if you went to Harvard?
Is this real, though?
Is this really worth it? Yeah, I think so.
I didn't know that he was this. I didn't know that he was that. I don't know. I guess I just never thought the Unabomber was like a Harvard at 15 kind of guy. I don't know.
He's a pretty smart guy.
You usually think that there's some like, I mean, he's deranged in some sort of way, I guess, but like, I don't know. I usually don't take their intelligence too far.
He was just a reasonable man who had to do unreasonable things. Right? Is that the Killdozer?
Right.
That's what Ted thinks, who is totally not on the other half of this screen.
But man, dude, some of this shit was like blowing me away. She goes on about like, you know, he was selected to take part in CIA-funded psychological studies at Harvard. How to measure how people react under stress and shit. Like maybe he was driven to fucking maybe he was driven to be a psychopath because they experimented on him. I don't know what. I just didn't know any of this was a real thing. Real story behind all this. Big story.
Yeah, dude. It was nuts. You gotta watch one of those.
I was gonna say I need a
crime documentaries on this. It's interesting. It's quite a story. And it's
if anyone's got a good refer me to a Unabomber vid of someone's I'd like to watch.
Careful where you go with that MK Ultra route, though. You could.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I mean, usually
unhinged.
Anytime anyone brings up MK Ultra, I'm like, all right, like you gotta like.
I mean, because it's a thing, But it's also a
Right.
gateway to a bunch of nonsense that people will
Yes,
start to talk.
exactly.
So they'll use
You
that
take it
as
with a grain
their,
of salt
this is
kind
a
of
true
thing.
thing. So, I'm being honest with you. The next thing you know, they're trying to sell you boner pills and talking about how they've been censored from the internet. Not that I
Oh,
think of anyone
thoughts
specifically.
thoughts on boner pills, Kevin?
I have the documents that I do not need boner pills. They're all in front of me on this desk. I've printed them out and I've
Blue
installed
Chew.
a camera in my ceiling so you can tell that I'm in fact reading real Yahoo articles.
Blue Chew, if you sponsor us, we can talk. We can talk about things. I'm down for Blue Chew. We're about that age, dude.
What?
Hook me
What is
up.
that?
Hook me up, Blue Chew. It's like fucking boner pills. Exactly what you're
Oh, okay.
saying. If they sponsor us, then maybe I'm into it. I don't know. Give me some
Yeah.
free
Well,
give me some free samples. I'll try it out and then we'll let you know how it goes.
everybody's got a price, Let me know what the check is and we'll talk.
Oh God. So yeah, there you go. Rest in peace, Unabomber.
Ah.
It's a meme for the show. So there you go. I thought we had to talk about it.
I mean, you have to, yes, because I get why you're really doing this. It's the
Manifesto.
he's flaunting it. He's like, listen,
Stop
I
that.
am
Cut that out.
out of here. Y'all
Cut it
seen
out.
Double Jeopardy? Boom.
Cut it
We're
out.
good. All right, fine. I'll drop the joke now. What up, Hash? Welcome to the chat. What up, Abby?
Oh goodness
Yes.
gracious!
I
I haven't
like
looked at chat, but
I
nice
may
to
or
see
may not
everybody.
agree with some of those thoughts about governments. I would never confirm or
Never
deny
trust
that
the
here.
government. That's all you gotta say, pretty much.
Yep. Government has one job.
So
That's to stay in power, damn it.
Earlier this week I moved to a new place and I got this is the first time I've had to like mow the lawn, which that's super exciting. Everybody, I have to mow the lawn now, so I got a new mower.
Ooh.
And man, was I gearing up to fucking mow, dude. I had my socks and my shoes on. I was ready to get out there and fucking do
You
the
bought
damn
some white
thing.
New Balances, right?
You're right, exactly. I'm looking like a real dad out there.
Yep.
Okay.
Cargo shorts.
But then I got advised against it by the air. The air advised me. Or at least the news advised me that the air may not be advisable to breathe.
Oh, that's where you're going. Okay. Ah. Man, I'm so butthurt.
What?
This Dextero went back in time and stole my joke.
I forgot. I
saw two of those pictures side by side. And I tweeted out something. How are they doing a Blade Runner 2049 remake already? And then boom, Danny's like, yeah, someone already made that joke.
Got him.
You uncreative asshole. Yeah. So see, this is why I suck at Twitter. But it's I still think it's a good joke, even though I didn't make it. I'm supposed to be upset about this. Yeah.
Did you breathe any foul air?
I don't know. Probably. I did not mask up.
The first day that like it was a real serious thing, like when we were seeing pictures like this, that day I could tell. Like when I got up early in the morning and went to work, I was like, oh fuck. Because especially early in the morning, it's kind of like still out and everything, you're kind of just getting, it is what it is there. And it was fucking fog-tastic. I was like, oh my God, I can kind of fucking taste this shit in the air. Maybe I'm placeboing.
I'm glad I don't get up as early as you do. That's all I'm saying. Because
I'm hallucinating, actually. It's from getting up.
By the time I got up, the sun was out and I couldn't quite see any of the dust I might have been breathing in. Oh, I like that. Yep. Yeah, that was on some Total Recall. Yes. I love some Philip K. Dick. I love.
Yeah, Huggy says I was expecting a 3-tit lady. Yeah, I'm down with that. I wish I would have saw a 3-tit lady along with that fucking smog.
Oh, V-Dub, I can see this as sort of like a Breaking Bad, maybe a flashback, when they're shooting it in that with that orange lensing. Yeah, I can see where you're going there.
Okay.
I could see that.
Interesting, huh? So
I mean, it's sad, I think. Probably bad for everything. After the trains and then now this. We're all gonna be hazmated up soon. I was about to make a joke, and then I realized you're gonna make that joke later. So I almost I can't. I've stolen enough comments or comedy already. So move on.
I see. For me, I tried to escape the smoggy weather by jumping out of the hot weather into the local lake, but I grew a third arm on my back. I had to get it surgically removed. You know how that goes. Avoid the
Oh, yeah.
smog, and you get a fucking third leg growing out the side of your head.
It is almost like one of my favorite video games. I kind of feel guilty for playing so much of it. It's like, did we do this? Did we all just grow up too much thinking, wow, this apocalypse sure is cool? And now it's like, oh, well, guess what? You're getting it now.
Self-fulfilling prophecy, baby.
All better be saving your bottle caps.
But no, I found the reason. I found why the smog happened.
Sorry.
So tell me what you think about this.
Oh, my God. That, for the record, I'm oh my godding at the flamethrower, not at. Is that Ricky?
Right. It's Ricky.
Is that one of those Tesla models?
There you go.
I guess not.
Not sponsored. Use code tongue, not sponsored.
Dang, he pulled a Reese's sponsorship and
is he sponsored by Reese's too?
I don't know. He's rocking a Reese's hoodie on someone else's ad, and that's pretty bold. But I'm imagining maybe he's double dipping, dude. Good for him. I am very concerned about the fact that an idiot like me could purchase a flamethrower. Not that I'm going to buy one, but
I'll buy.
What do we need that for?
Hey, Kevin, I'm about to flamethrower. I could use a flamethrower.
Oh, thanks, Poland.
Oh my
gracious. God, I can't win. I don't really care though. It's fine. What else are we gonna talk about?
Oh, goodness gracious. That one really caught me off guard.
I'm tired. Give me a break.
Oh gosh, I love all you guys. Hell yeah, it's a great
I'm just always worried you're all gonna clip me out of context, So now I just over explain myself on the shout out.
It's not looking good for me because for the tag for this next tweet I'm about to show you. You actually showed me this.
Thank you, Pest. What do you show? Oh God, I don't want to see.
You actually showed me this, but I put for the tag. I actually know how to. I could probably dismember a body.
Whoa!
If I wanted to.
Oh yeah.
I used to be a butcher, so like a cow and a pig and a person. They got joints and stuff.
Do you ever see something that just makes you want to change your ways? Like it's the Ghost of Christmas Future or something. And I'm just like, should I stop watching true crime?
No.
Is this what happens to people if they watch too much of it?
Huh. What are they
like? In all fairness, I've never watched enough Batman movies to want to be Batman, but so I might be safe. But this is concerning to me, right? Like, I don't think she's the first person. She's not actually. There was a dude who got obsessed with Dexter and tried to become a murderer. He rented out a garage and tried to attack
What's the
someone.
saying that's like what's the fucking Marvel saying or whatever? You either live long enough to be a hero or see yourself become a villain. I don't know. How does it go?
Yes. You got it. You were right there. I think you just tapped out at the end, but you were right there.
I wasn't confident.
Harvey Dent.
I wasn't confident on that. But that's what it kind of yeah. That's probably gonna happen to me.
Oh.
Just kidding. I'm normal.
Oh God. One of these days I'm gonna walk in that studio. It's just gonna be plastic wrap everywhere. Like, hey, we're gonna do some live painting this episode. Don't worry. Don't you just sit down?
I gave you all my Dexter books.
I know. Was that?
I relinquished my Dexter obsession.
Some clever foreshadowing, I guess.
So
There'll be no excuse now.
What did you think about this when you saw this and shared this to me? I'm obsessed. True crime. Dismembered strangers out of curiosity about murder. I mean,
maybe it's not a clout chase, but I can't understand how you get there, and it's just got me very concerned about all of my hobbies now. So that was my first. I was like, I need to take a moral internal inventory, figure out, maybe
Yeah.
limit how much true crime I watch a month, so I don't end up some nut. But no, well, I mean, what are your
Like
thoughts when you saw
play a
that? Were you
video
like,
game or
hey,
something. Fuck. God,
well,
Christ.
hey, I hear those can make
Well,
you
you
do some
know,
bad
if you
things
want to,
too.
I mean, there's like fucking Surgeon Simulator. Go do that.
There it is for you.
Excuse me. But you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's my man fucking Pest right there with the fucking quotes.
Yeah, yep.
There you go.
Pest is actually Harvey Dent.
Confirmed. Okay. I like that. I mean, yeah.
At least he's gonna be cast as Harvey Dent in our upcoming Clout Route production, Batman on Ice.
Batman on Ice. All right, well, check this fucking clip out, dude.
Oh god.
This actually had me laughing pretty good when I watched it the first time. I enjoy that we get to watch all these semi-clout videos on the Shoutout. All these little guys, because you get to see fucking shit like this. That cracks me the fuck up. Let's see here. Let me big screen it.
People just walking in front of it like we're not recording.
So he's interviewing somebody here, this guy, this gentleman. And yeah, they're like in a mall or something. People are walking in front of him. Disrespectful is what he's mentioning. But listen to what the interviewee has to say.
He's about to go.
Happens, be where people. None of it can attribute to malice, what can be attributed to incompetence. It's far more likely that they're all in their own worlds, doing their own thing. They're not paying attention to the world around them. And we all do it every day, whether you're driving, walking down the street. All of our lives are just as complex as everybody else's. Everything you have going on, they have going on. Nobody knows what everybody else is going through. We also need to be a little more self-aware and aware of the world around us.
There you go. Preach.
I agree with all of that.
I mean, he's a badass. It was just kind of all of a sudden, right?
Yeah. It's got an interesting cadence. So
yeah, there's something there. Yeah,
so what's the context here? So the people recording were mad that people kept walking by, and then the interviewee hit him with some Zen Master stuff.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Guys, sounds like a young Phil Jackson.
There's a bit more. He preaches a little bit here. He's like spitting. So let's listen to the last bit.
He's rocking shades on and regular glasses. That's a power.
That was
move.
deep.
Really?
Look at that.
You got to look deep to find the deep.
Oh yeah,
all
I
you ever
see.
do in your life is stay at the surface. You'll never find anything worth exploring.
Are you real?
I try to be.
Are you an AI?
No, not at all.
Pretty cool.
I don't know. I don't know about
like,
the.
He gives me like Bo Black's vibes.
Do you think he's an AI? I don't really
Is Bo
buy
Black's
that
an
answer.
AI?
Well, no, the guy in the clip, Bo Black's, I don't think is an AI. That'd be very intricate. Some of the way. Like, I wish we could play sound clips because I know you have it. I know you have the. I'm not gonna say it. I remember it, but I don't want it. Something about furries and something. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Fox pussy cock, man.
Am I an AI? Have you guys ever thought about that? You know,
you are.
Shit, am I an NPC? Probably, right?
I mean, right? I created you for the show.
In all of your versions of the universe, I'm an NPC, and then
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, maybe it's like, what do they call those? MMOs. What's the, this stuff? What's
MMOs?
Where everybody, the massive online, massive multiplayer online? Is that what that means? I have no.
Yeah. What about it?
That's what this is, dude. We're just all online in the Matrix.
Okay. And you're just an NPC in there.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
I mean, I'm playing. It's just, I have an avatar out there. So if I'm not around, I'm just an NPC in your guys' world. That's how the Mandela effect works. I don't belong here. I came here during an incursion in 2012. That's a real thing. Marvel just stole the real phrases from our universe and brought them here. You would know that, but you weren't Mandela'd in here. See what happens when you watch one damn MK Ultra video, Danny? This could be you. Be careful.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Every time I see MK Ultra, I'm like, yeah, one of those. You better buckle up, buckaroo. Speaking of which, Buckle up, buckaroo, for this, dude. I found a new artist online, a new person that I like, like Meat Canyon-esque kind of thing, and like Amen Animations kind of thing. Well, here's the next hot sensation. What do you think of this?
We are scared of rainbows.
Okay, so this is the challenge, Kevin.
Oh God, I think.
Can you name all 9 chuds?
Well, hang on a second. Why is there a bald dude with a beanie that has fence sitter on his shirt? Is that I better not
you?
be me. No, I think that is
that Kevin?
One of my doppelgangers. I believe that is what's the name? I can't think of his name. He named his band after his podcast.
I know it's hard to remember,
but yet I somehow can't remember the name to either. The Tim Pool, the Tim Cast. Boom.
I will say, if that's you, then I must be the guy underneath.
Oh, I know. I'd notice those nipples from a mile away. That's Toe Brogan right there.
Okay. So that's 2.
Elon is top center, right? Is that Elon?
You got Elon.
Oh, who's that dude in the left? Is a Charlie something, right?
Ooh, you're on to something.
Charlie Kirk, is it?
Yep. Okay. We're getting there.
Candace is beneath him, right? Is that Candace?
Candy.
Candace Owens, right?
Candy herself.
Is Ron DeSantis eating dog food? What is that?
Pudding with his fingers.
Oh, okay. I don't know
it.
if I know who Hog Life is down there. I think
we just watched him like last week.
Our girl Marge is bottom right. Is that Marge?
Yep, that's Marge, bottom right.
Man, I'm gonna get an 8 out of 9 on this. That's crap, dude.
Did you say who the bottom middle is?
Is it? Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, that's Matt Walsh. Sorry, I forgot. That one was just like automatic. I forgot to say it.
But yeah,
is that Brodus Clay or whatever? Is that is that the wrestler? The former wrestler that does, right?
You're on his name's something like that. What did you say?
I think I said his wrestling, like I don't know.
I had to look up his name now.
Brody Tyrus or something like that.
Because I thought his rapper name was like Mayor of Magatown or something.
To me he looks like an old. Well, I think he's still a wrestler, but this dude, he was the Funkasaurus back in the day, and I think I've seen him on Fox News before. So I might be getting this one wrong. I don't know.
Magaville. Magatown. It's Magaville. It's Mayor of Magaville. Forgiati Blow is his name.
I think I stand corrected. Yeah, I think I got
close,
that one wrong.
Kind of whatever it was, whatever you said.
Damn.
Here, I'll show you what it actually. I'll show you what his name actually is. You almost got all 9 chuds though. I mean, that's 8 out of 9 chuds. That's pretty good.
Yeah, probably could have traded that in for something.
Got
a candy bar or something. Is it Tyrus Pest? Is that? I think
this is what it says. Album by Forgiati.
Oh, okay.
Forgiatio.
Can you show me a photo of this guy?
Yeah, let's go.
So I can just understand. Oh, okay. Okay.
Remember this?
Yep,
thing,
I remember this guy now.
How could you forget a fucking face like that? Targeting your kids, bro.
Maybe I thought, that he was just a otherworld version of Paul Wall that I saw in my dreams.
He is kind of like fat Paul Wall vibes, isn't he? Like super.
Does he have
fat.
A mouth look something like a disco ball?
He's too.
That would be a lot cooler if he did.
He's too focused on down here and not here, dude. He's got it's all about this, not this.
I've been thinking, I really hate this little beneath my lip hair. Maybe I'll just tattoo it on. That actually,
ooh, I like
he
that.
might be onto something there. I got beard envy.
You're the mayor of Magatown now. Fuck Magaville. You're the mayor of Magatown, Kevin.
You don't give me. No, I'm not gonna be mayor of shit, dude. No way. I get fired in a week for negligence. They'd be like, this prick will not answer his phone. He keeps saying, I don't know how I got elected. Yeah, we're out of here.
Oh, all right. Well, let's pivot from that. We've got a crazy ass fucking weird TikTok to watch. Are you cool with that?
Yes, although I am nervous.
I mean, it'll only just like make you feel uneasy. It's not really like anything too triggering. Just
Oh,
this video is making me feel
is this
schizophrenic.
okay? Yes, as I say. Oh yeah, I've
you-
seen this.
Convinced Baby Gronk to commit to LSU. Baby Gronk is the #1 college football prospect in the country.
So tell me about Baby Gronk, Kevin. What the fuck?
So for those of you who don't know,
What the fuck?
this little boy is a youth football player whose dad runs his social media accounts and has been spamming. If you go to Twitter and type in Baby Gronk, you'll be able to see some of this, because what's happening now is current and former athletes are taking screenshots of their DMs and being like, here's, Baby Gronk's dad is out of control. And so this guy is just trying to recruit. He's trying to get as many people as he can to get his I mean, it's even worse than, a lot of people had issues with LeVar Ball, and some of this chat might not know who the hell I'm talking about, but he had a couple of very famous sons that play basketball in the NBA, and he was sort of their business manager, cost them a lot of money on shoes by making his own shoe brand. But so a lot of people took issue with that. This is 10 times worse than that, in my opinion. This kid, I think, is like 8 or 10 years old. I can't remember. He's really young. And his dad is out here. It reminds me of those pageant moms, that we hear about,
Right,
or
yeah.
you've seen some documentaries
Yeah.
about. And this is, to me, it's kind of gross. And he's been getting exposed by all these players. There's two parts to this, though, because also the guy making this TikTok
It's crazy. It's not about the
yeah. Like,
which
whoa.
we'll keep watching and look at that guy in particular, but I do think it's interesting, this Baby Gronk thing. You told me to look it up on Twitter. I'm not gonna pull it up because of what I found. The first thing I see, okay.
God.
Oh God, it went away. It already updated. It was something like, oh, his dad DM'd me too, and it was like depraved ass. Oh baby, and it says, I'm getting there when you
Oh
burp,
no.
burp, 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 think about my tongue. And
No way.
Shit like that. Yeah,
Oh.
that's the nasty
So
message I got.
His dad's pulling a Zion Williamson. You guys, this last week, the sports world has felt a lot like an episode of Clout Route. There's been an adult film star that has outed a famous NBA player. He did a gender reveal with, I guess, his girlfriend, and a prawn star took to Twitter and started sharing her DMs with him and saying that he had promised to move her to New Orleans and all this. So it's spicy in the sports world.
Spicy.
But unfortunately for me, I don't have the charisma of this young TikTok creator. Otherwise, I think I might have made it by now.
Here, let's let this guy cook real quick and show a little bit more of his face here, so we can see actually what we came for. Not the Baby Gronk, but the unhinged.
He averages 300 yards and 5 touchdowns a game. On his visit to LSU, Livy rizzed him up.
Livy rizzed him up.
Livy even hugged Baby Gronk.
That's the kid?
Yeah,
Like,
that's Baby Gronk with the Billy Ray Cyrus haircut, which I love, by the way. I had the same haircut at his age.
Yeah.
But yeah, and wait for
Yeah.
it actually kind of gets worse. Thankfully, there's only 9 seconds left of this, but you got to hear this next sentence, and then you got to see the close up of the eyes.
Okay.
New Riz King. Do you think Baby Gronk will lead LSU to a national championship?
Look at this fucking. What the fuck is going on? Is this a filter? Is what I'm asking, or am I like making fun of his?
Yeah, it's the
luscious...
Jaws filter. No, I don't know. It's the Tony Khan filter. I think he might be.
He's just got luscious
on a
lips.
stimulant. That's
Luscious
all.
red lips.
Oh, I can't
like
even
me.
notice his lips because I'm just watching how his eyes never blink.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. That's getting awfully close to a unibrow there too, buddy. You better clean that up. All right, let me stop. Let me stop, dude. No, this guy freaked me the fuck out when I watched this. I'm like, what is going on, dude? Whatever they got going on with these crackhead filters, it looks like you're on too many drugs.
Yeah, dude. It reminded me of that scene in Jaws. Which was what I tweeted. I found that where the guy's like, black eyes like a doll's eyes, don't seem to be moving at all. And did they come at you? Whatever the fuck he says. Like, this dude, he's just like, oh my God. If the eyes were the window of the soul, man, I am concerned about that young TikTok star. And I'm very concerned for the poor young baby Gronk, who I believe got that nickname from his dad, who is apparently doing all kinds of creepy shit. Like
I thought like the
thing.
people appointed the name like that.
I don't know. I can't imagine. I mean, how do they
people
find
don't
out?
Appoint a name like that?
Who?
Dad
what?
is like, your baby Gronk now, motherfucker.
Here's the thing. 8-year-old, 10-year-old, 9-year-old, however old these kids are, no one cares about 300-yard game. Like there's no scouts are hearing about this. It had to like one way. So maybe someone else gave him that nickname, but I kind of believe from what I've seen, because these athletes are sharing their DMs now, where the dad, the baby Gronk account, is DMing them, here, bro, do a caption on this clip. It's also hilarious how much that dude says, bro. It's painful to read his messages.
I love it.
Absolute creep. Almost as creepy as the nearly grown man calling a 10-year-old a Riz King. You know, we gotta
getting rizzed up by Livy or whatever.
Fuck
the
is
fuck
wrong
that
with that?
was.
Come on, man.
Yeah, well, you know that. You know what that's about.
And keeping it clout goes wrong.
So let's look at chat for a second. I haven't had a chance to pause and look, so I'm checking everybody out now.
I love it.
Let's see. Gosh, I don't know. Some of these I'm like, I don't even know the context anymore, so I'm definitely not gonna read them. Some very questionable things that I don't want to read. Let's see.
Oh yeah. Some allegations or accusations based on a previous topic. We'll probably skip those, right? We don't want anybody to end up on a list.
What some of this stuff I don't even get where the fuck any of this is. Weed and sour milk, Carla says. What? What do we do with weed and sour milk? Okay. Toss in some fresh cut onions too, Carla. I'm like, what are we making here? Soup? That's
somebody
not bad.
making soup?
Somebody's making soup. Let's see. Oh, they're talking about stinky. Okay. These people smell like weed and sour milk and some onions. That's what they're saying. I'm picking it up now. I was like, we're making some soup with some onions and sour milk.
Got you a stew going.
Oh God. Okay. Poland says, who is Ron DeSantis and why does everyone know about him? Poland, how old are you?
He's
I mean, like,
Kool-Aid
come on,
man.
dude. You're not into the politics yet. You haven't hit that age yet where you think politics are real cool like everybody else.
You know those commercials where a cartoon bull breaks through a wall and goes, oh yeah. That's Ron DeSantis. He's the famous voice actor of the Kool-Aid. Every day's a school day.
Oh gosh. I heard he did some creepy things with some young kids, so I don't know if I like Ron DeSantis at all. When he was a teacher or something, he did some scandalous things. Allegedly, some scandalous things. I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Based on certain evidence that the public has never seen, based on a former, chomo, I tend to think that a lot of people in our government have certain predilections, and that's the only reason why we don't know more about certain things. But sorry, I gotta go. I think there was a knock at my door. Guys in black suits are here.
Right, exactly. Let's see. Gosh, we got all kinds. People are popping off today. I'm glad to see everybody's here and jiving with us on this Clout Route shout out.
Woo!
You see anything you want to point out? Let's see.
I like this funny joke. Poland, you need a trigger warning before you show drug addicts on screen. And Pest agrees with Poland. He feels like doing some addies and recording TikToks.
If he was more explicit, like blatant with it, then maybe, yeah. I guess you're right. Next time I should be like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it on a loop. You know how Twitter plays it on a loop, and halfway into the second one, I started scratching my neck. Like, damn, I don't know what he's on, but it looks like a good time. I mean, he recorded, edited, he went all the way through that whole process the entire time thinking this is a good idea. When that happens, that sounds very much like someone who's on cocaine. You know how they're telling you all about their business and like, dude, we're going to take over. We're going to corner this fucking market, dude. At least that's what I've heard happens at parties in movies about cocaine that I've watched.
Minecraft.
I think it was the Scarface remake that I saw.
But I wanted to know what Pest was talking about. He says the Ball or
Oh, the Ball family. Oof.
the Ball family. Oof. And then he says Lakers spent millions on his son, and look what happened. Weak ankles. Zion was always trash. Zion was king simping.
He's talking ball, baby.
Oh, okay.
He's talking about some hoop.
Yeah.
He's saying, the Lakers spent a bunch of money on Lonzo Ball, and now they're talking about not only has he been traded twice since then, but now rumors are out of Chicago that he may never play again, which is bad when that comes out. And then Zion is a lol cow this week. He's just getting memed on so hard because he got caught. Snapchat, another victim of Snapchat messages. I wonder if you also believe they were automatically deleted.
Oh, they all do, Kevin. They all do.
Mm.
That's the joke. Now you're full. Now we're like fooling them with it. They think, but they're fools. Let's see. Let's move on from fucking Adderall and TikTok guy. We could do a stream one time. Addies and TikTok. That why hasn't anybody done that on YouTube yet? Addies and TikTok. I mean, I guess they're all on Addies, right?
Yeah, I would say I bet more are than you might think.
So, this one I thought was funny. Piers Morgan, I don't really care about. He's kind of a loser, but he had this OnlyFans creator on his show.
Oh, I'm glad I let you finish that sentence. Go ahead.
And this clip is pretty I love it when OnlyFans creators or like anybody that's involved with like sex work kind of thing like stands up for themselves, because like whatever, it's just as valid as anything else. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do.
World's oldest profession, brother.
Right.
I'm just glad to hear Piers Morgan doesn't have an OnlyFans, because that's where I thought you were going.
Well, I didn't say that. But here, let's listen. So OnlyFans creator Ellie Brooke talking about her future kids, finding out about her career. They can cry in a Ferrari.
Boom. I get boom.
Who embarked on a law career, was obviously very bright, went to university, packed it in just for money to be effectively...
Oh, just for money, because I do this out of the goodness of my soul.
He says, "You
who the fuck Piers gonna talk to you about doing shit just for money?" He's just...
I don't get why people always find that like such a big issue. There's tons of people I know that go to school for something and become something completely different, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I mean, how often does that happen? How often do people go to school and graduate and just completely shift into something else because of someone they met through school, connections they made, yada, yada, interest change, whatever?
No, that's the liberal agenda, dude. Everybody should know exactly who they are at 18. They should be ready to make that life-changing decision. If you're old enough to die for your country, you better be responsible enough to pick one lane and fucking stay in it forever, man. That's how it goes.
I guess so.
God damn it.
That's what Piers is saying.
Scrub.
So let's listen.
Worse than an online stripper. But
what do you mean way worse?
Way worse. Online stripper.
Oh, we missed that.
What do you mean? Go on.
We missed that take.
Just for money to be effectively an online stripper. I mean, that's what you do, right?
Yeah. Way worse than an online stripper.
Way worse than an online stripper.
But
what do you mean way worse?
Way worse.
Yeah, he's like, please elaborate.
You
disgust me.
I do things that are way more grotesque.
Well, just
than
pornography.
Pornography, anything, but it's all within.
Grotesque is a weird word to use when you're like,
yeah, kind of. Way more grotesque.
Not good
than
advertising.
I shit on people's chests. You don't even know what I do.
Yeah, not a word I would be searching. I'm not going to throw grotesque.
Hey,
into
that's
the search
fine
bar.
too.
That's
we know that there's people like Salvo out there that like to get peed on. I mean, it's all
fair. To each their own. Forgive my kink shaming. I am but a humble redneck whose mind is far too small.
We're living and we're learning here, Kevin. We're growing. We're growing as people.
Adapt or die.
You know, I could be a good lawyer, yes, but also, am I good at doing other things on video and camera?
How would you feel when you want to have kids yourself?
Well, I mean, I don't really want kids right now. But at
You
least
will. How old are you?
25.
Right.
Right. So because you're a woman, you must have, he's about to sound like a 1950s doctor saying, you're hysterical. What do you mean? You're so fertile. How do you mean you don't want children? You're only 25. At some point, you're going to want to get a minivan and fucking drive someone's kids around, dude. What do you mean? Of course you don't want that.
That's exactly. That's exactly.
So you will do at some stage, probably, right?
Maybe.
When you do, you're going to be proud that you have your little ones and they look at you and go, didn't you want to be a lawyer, Mummy? What happened?
Yeah.
And you go, yeah, but look at all my stuff.
They can cry in a
First of all, I hate the assumption that being a lawyer is somehow more, you somehow have the ethical high ground. It really depends on what law you're practicing, but Jesus, yeah. Oh, you could have been something honorable like a lawyer.
I ended it right on that note, but let me play it again.
You have your little ones and they look at you and go, didn't you want to be a lawyer, Mummy? What happened?
Yeah.
And you go, yeah, but look at all my stuff.
They can cry in a Ferrari.
Boom.
I love that so much.
Swish.
They can cry in a Ferrari. It's just like such a weird thing. Mommy, what you gonna be a lawyer?
Would you disown your mom, Danny, if you found out that, she made content online? And that's,
don't put that shit on me, Kevin. Don't put that shit on me.
I think I got my answer.
Don't put that shit on me, Kevin. Okay? It's not a world that we live in that could happen. My mom doesn't even know how to operate a computer.
Like, it would certainly be an adjustment, and I imagine you would take some shit at a certain age once the other kids in your grade start using the internet for that purpose.
Enough, yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. I feel like it'd be pretty brutal for the kids potentially. But maybe you get hey, I'm glad Pest said it and not me. But
I love it.
I love the law and all practitioners of the law.
Me too. I follow the law.
Anything else done on this stream is purely for comedic purposes. That's it. I think that'll cover me, right? Okay.
V-Dub says shit on the chest is called the Blippy. Interesting. Remember we looked into Blippy the one time and he projectile shitted the kids content guy projectile shitted on somebody like years before.
Oh, now I remember that.
Yeah,
I was like,
Blippy.
They changed the name. That had a different name back in my day. But
back in my day, it was a Cleveland Steamer, baby.
There it is.
Represent that Cleveland Steamer too. I've given out a couple of those. I have.
Yeah. See, V-Dub's asking the same. Imagine if your school friends found your mom's OnlyFans. Like, yeah, that would be brutal.
Yeah, rest in peace, because I'm not going back to school.
I tried to get to a point where I was like, well, but then you deal with that early in life, and then life gets easier for you. But I have a hard time even following that line of logic. I'm like, no, I think if this happened to me, I would genuinely just think it sucked, and not sure how I would handle that. But at the end of the day, I have no qualms with sex workers. So go get your fucking money. I don't care.
Go get your bag.
However, you have to talk to your kids about it. That's part of the game, baby.
I'm just saying, like, if I could make money on OnlyFans, I would do it. I'd do it.
Listen, if there's
I'm not above that. I mean, not me personally. This can't do it. I'm just saying.
What about Hobbit Feet Finder?
If I was a person that could do it, I would do it. I'd take advantage of my assets. I don't have the assets, but
HairyToes.com, baby.
Hey, everybody watches something online, right? Gotta have gosh, I got like a little fuzzy wuzzy on my nose, dude. Tickling me. Had to get rid of that. All right, so let's continue here. Poland said earlier, trigger warning if we're gonna watch people on drugs.
Nice.
This guy may or may not be on drugs. I won't put that on him, but I could see how you would think that. So check out this streamer, Kevin. This is what happens when you're too streamer brained. Okay, keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. Okay.
Yeah, dude, I have like an indent right here. This is where my headphones go. I have a fucking headphone indent in my head? What the fuck?
You just now
I thought it was
noticed
just my
it?
hair. I thought just my hair did that. Dude, the shit.
I mean, like, you can see it there. Plain as fuck. This dude has a straight up divot in his fucking
That's scary to me.
brain. I don't wear, this is the only time I wear headphones, baby. And it's going to stay that way because I'm not getting a fucking head indent in my fucking head.
This is where the hat comes in, man. You can just
Earbuds, bro.
put it on top of that little ball there, and boom.
I'm not trying to get fucking
Holy shit.
melted brain from fucking
How
tight
many
headphones.
hours a day? And like, so I'm assuming you're playing daily if that happens
Streamer
to you. And then
brain.
also hours a day or streaming, whatever it is. Wow. Like that. Like, see what Carla has a comment. I think his mom dropped him as a baby. Like that. My first thought is like, I didn't know that could happen to you as an adult. Cause I've seen the thing where, you know, they say, don't let your baby sleep on the back of its head too much, or it'll like flatten
Oh my
out and the top of the
God.
skull will be a little taller. But I'd never
Ow.
heard of a grown person being able to reshape their skull. It almost feels like it was already there and
How
then he
long?
played it. Because otherwise, yeah, right?
How long would you have to wear it, dude, if it was real? You're completely right. Yeah, like something was wrong. I think you just didn't notice that your head looked like fucking squished. Somebody dropped your ass, like Carla said. Yeah, dropped him when he was a baby.
And they just never told him. And every time he was like, you know, it's hot this summer, Mom. I'd really like to shave my head. She's like,
my
oh, no, don't do
God.
that. They find some clever way to discourage him for his entire life up until that day when he wanted to do it on stream.
Go
And now he
touch some
thinks he has
grass,
headphone
bro.
head.
if
Like, what is
that's
that thing made out of? Fucking vibranium?
well, that's what I'm saying. Like he should have realized at that point. It should have been like a thing where he was like, "Do I really wear my headphones that much? There's no way. There's no way." Mom
If you
had to
wear-
drop me.
If you wear them enough to think that your headphones might have
Yeah,
done that,
right.
you definitely are online too much. Absolutely.
Oh,
So
my
either
head.
way, like probably healthy that he thinks that.
My head, dude. All right, so this is gonna get your adrenaline pumping. This is complete,
Okay.
complete switch up, complete. I never really get a chance to watch anything like this with you because it's usually like not cloudy enough, but this is kind of like, it's a cool one.
Cloudy enough for the Clout Club.
This is a cool one to throw in here, I think. Let's check
I got
this
jazz
out.
hands, dude.
Are you into motorcycles?
Oh, I mean, I can't ride them, but I appreciate them.
Well, okay, here you go. Appreciate this.
I got some friends and family that ride. Oh God, yeah. I think I've seen this one.
Did you see that, bro? I've never seen anyone expertly dodge getting murdered like that.
No, not since a Matrix movie.
I mean, what the
I bet-
fuck?
That's probably where the writer learned that. Was from Neo.
Do you think he went?
Actually, it's
bullet
probably
time when he
Trinity.
did it?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's freaking nuts, dude.
the fuck?
What the
What
fuck
the
is
fuck?
right?
And it's just disintegrated, dude. Everything
Oh,
is
God.
obliterated.
Dude, those burns are so. I've had friends and family be in motorcycle accidents and stuff. Those floor burns, the concrete burns, are brutal, man. Just
Yeah, I mean, you can see
awful.
he's pretty rashed up on his arm, but listen to this, okay? We got to hear this out at the end. You're walking. Are you okay? She says. You walking? You okay?
You're not gonna call police, are you?
Why did you stop? Why didn't you just commit?
Because look, it kind of does happen that way. You can see, like,
Yeah, you can't stop in the middle of the road.
she just stops there. Why would, like, I don't even, this is pretty bizarre. How far he is away and she just decides to stop right here. Boom. I mean, like, could have been completely out of the way, gone. And
Yeah,
instead,
Yeah, stopping is the worst thing to do. And that's how he ends up going underneath her, because he's correctly banking on her to just keep driving. So he's like, all right, she's kind of in my way. I guess if I just go to the right, I can get past her. And then she full on stops. This is why you have all these people with bumper stickers that say look twice for motors. Like, I drive a fucking Matchbox car, so I don't understand how someone in this what's the point of this jacked up big ass fucking truck if you can't see every goddamn car on the road? Imbecile. I have, unfortunately, I have no sympathy for the truck driver. I think she's a complete fucking idiot, and I'd like to see them make her retake her test.
Yeah, exactly. Paulin says this is the type of videos third graders pull up at the public library.
Did this come
That's
from
how I
clips that
felt.
go hard on Twitter?
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's how I felt putting it in the doc. I was like, what does this have to do with anything? Whatever. It was fun enough. I watched
Did
it.
I put that one in there?
No, well, maybe you did. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I just watched it like 3 times in a row, and I was like, "Oh, this is fun
It's
enough."
so my
I
bad.
love the like playback of like watching him fucking. He was like, "Yo, why didn't you commit?" And then you just see it from the beginning again right after that, and it's like, "Yeah, this fucking lady, this fucking lady sucks."
Dumb.
Excuse me. Gosh, I'm bad.
Trigger.
I'm bad tonight. That's like 2, I think. I think I did it earlier too on accident.
Backward trigger warning.
Yeah, whatever. Trigger warning for
More burps to come.
Misspelling, transphobia, and burps probably on accident here or there. But check out this tweet. So Curtis Connor here, commentary dude. He says, dude is in his 40s talking about kids on Fortnite. Talking to kids on Fortnite about genitals, he needs to be put on a list. And it's this fucking guy, Dr. Witnesser. Have you heard of this before?
No.
Well, this guy's a fucking weirdo. First off, you fucking check out Dr. I could do a Thursday episode on Dr. Witnesser. That's the kind of guy he is. He's a character. He looks like cheap discount quartering. Am I right?
I agree with that. I agree with that. Yes.
But he says, what is a woman? What is a woman? Asking kids on Fortnite, what is a woman? So if you're interested in that, check it out. But I just thought that the thumbnail and the what is a woman?
I don't like that one. I mean, I guess it doesn't. I don't know that.
You don't like that one? That one doesn't vibe with you? I can't.
Yeah, no. I think that's like I think that's a bad move, a really bad move.
Thank you for being honest, Kevin.
It makes me wonder if he. You could probably get in trouble with the law, right? Like, I don't know, those conversations with a bunch of 12-year-olds. First of all, anybody who wants to speak to Randys on Fortnite is a fucking menace, and they shouldn't be like, they don't pass the vibe check immediately.
No,
I'm so sorry. I don't want to talk to any fucking strangers. I'm not playing autofill. If I don't have any friends that want to play battle royale with me, then I'm gonna go do something else or just play solo. I'm not.
So you play a little Fortnite sometime?
Occasionally, yeah.
Okay,
I've got 2 buddies that's the only game that all 3 of us have that will get online and play together. So when we hang out, that's how we do it.
Fair enough.
So yeah, it's I'm not incredibly good at the game or anything, but I would never want to. Yeah, it's a bunch of kids playing.
What does turning your mic on in that sound like compared to like an old Call of Duty lobby? Is what I'm wanting to know.
Yeah, it's so like
same difference, or is this like Gen Z vibe to it a little different?
No,
still racist, still crazy, still shouting absurdities.
Yeah, I honestly I don't know. If I hear the voice of a child that young, I'm immediately like, fuck, I forgot to turn off autofill, and I'm getting out of this lobby.
That's how.
Because even if they're not, I don't know, man. I don't want to be playing or hanging out with kids online. I don't want to hang out with any kind of random players online, honestly, because you never know. I'm cool. I'm good on that. So yeah, I think that's some creepy, weird shit to be going in there, and asking kids that. I'm I like do the internet comment etiquette or whatever with Eric. You know, go into a VR game and just like do a bunch of team kills. If that's how you want to interact, just do
Okay.
that. Like, don't be playing 20 questions with some preteens about their political ideologies, and that's especially when it's got to do with that kind of shit. I'm done. Pencils down. I have no more takes on this.
Did you see what Poland said though? Poland says, "Imagine being a child just trying to play Fortnite, and then some sketch starts asking you what a woman is.
What a woman?
What a woman? What is a woman?"
Yeah, that's creepy, man. I'd be so pissed.
Especially when you see his fucking face. Discount fucking Jeremy. I mean, like, talk about looking like a chomo.
Allegedly.
Sorry. Hey, can I show you something funny
He's
before?
gonna sue you for coffee money. Yeah, for sure.
Since we're speaking of the coffee man himself, check this shit out. I put as the tag for this, I'm starting to understand why Def Noodles loves the quartering so much.
Oh,
So check this out.
I can't wait to see this.
You're gonna get quite the treat out of this, quite the kick. Let's see here. Right Wing Cope, our friends at Right Wing Cope.
Oh my God! What?
So this says this is Jeremy, and this is old, by the way. Like
It's
I got
photoshopped, right?
no, it's not photoshopped, but it's old. This happened in 2020. So note the date. I just have seen it being shared around again. By Right Wing Cope here. He says, lock him up. Congrats, buddy. Start the clock. Count Dankula shares his that's his gender reveal there. Daughter. And Jeremy says, start the clock, boys. What do you think about that, baby?
I think that's
hey,
no.
It gets better.
I don't have words for that. That's
If you can imagine, it gets better.
I was hoping it was a Photoshop. I really you had me out here pulling for Jeremy for a few seconds. Like, please don't let this be real. Come on, say it ain't so.
Oh well, you know,
my God,
you know Jeremy. You
what
know
a cruel,
Jeremy.
Cruel fucking universe this is.
You know Jeremy. Congratulations on the news of the daughter at Count Dankula TV. England and Wales. The age of consent to any form of sexual activity is 16 for both men and women.
That.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. What a disgusting human being. That's
now. I guess
get out
I
of here,
didn't.
Jeremy.
I guess I didn't run those through like any sort of like verification filter. So.
Luckily, I doubt even 16-year-olds want to date a man who pisses on his own floor. So I think everybody's gonna be safe. But Jesus Christ,
Jeremy, dude, Jeremy, what are you getting up to, bro? Come on. I mean, like that's supposed to be your buddy, dude. That's supposed to be your friend. That's how you treat your friends, man. I wonder how he treats Def Noodles after all those nice things he said about him.
if one of my friends said something like that to another one of my buddies at a barbecue, if he said something about their daughter, like he's gonna be having a conversation about that, dude. I don't understand how that would ever be cool. I don't think there's ever a time in life when that has been something like a joke that any parent would want to hear. Be like, oh, ha ha ha. Yeah, it's fine. He's just a curmudgeon. Yeah, no, like, you're a fucking pervert, man. That's crazy.
He makes that joke about Count Dankula, and then he tells Def Noodle. Well, he doesn't tell Def Noodles. Dennis walks into his apartment or whatever, unlocks the door, and he's getting the fucking cuckening from Jeremy and his girl and that tit job that he said she got.
Is that real or is that a fan fiction?
No, I'm saying that's how Jeremy treats his friends. That's what's going to happen next.
God damn. I forgot about that part.
Well, yeah,
I forgot about the boob job jokes when his...
Right? It kind of lines all up.
Yikes.
Same vibe, right?
What a cretin.
Your lady was having surgery on her tits or whatever, that fucking shit, when she's actually like in serious surgery for bad shit. And yeah, your kid will be 16 soon.
And somehow you're the one who Dennis won't speak about that interview. But
right, exactly. My reputation must precede me.
What the fuck did you say to him in the green room to get him all riled up?
Oh God. You know what? Let's we put it on the fucking thumbnail again, so we might as well talk about it real quick. The Apple Vision. Do you have anything exciting to say about that? I mean, fucking $3,500. We're not fucking with it anytime soon, are we?
No, I watched an 8-minute plus ad about it, and while it looks kind of cool, you know, like in theory, I could see, oh, you put this thing on and your whole room becomes a projector. I don't see this making. I just don't see how this works, man. I think it's the price
You
point is
move the screens with
ridiculously
your
high.
fingers.
Yeah, it's something out of Minority Report. We're getting a lot of Philip K. Dick references in today, and I like that. Yeah, I don't see the usage. I could see how for certain things with training, that's where VR, you know, I assume the military uses it. I know athletes use VR now to try to get closer to live game reps. You know, baseball players, quarterbacks will do stuff with VR because then they can still practice the footwork, still practice all the stuff at a real life speed without risk of injury, that kind of stuff. So if for people who have practical uses like that and have $4 fucking grand to spend on it, maybe. But other than that, I don't see regular people buying this. And then it's just so bulky and it's got to be plugged in all the time.
Here,
you got a battery pack in your pocket.
I'll at least pull up a picture so we can see what it looks like, just for reference. But
The weirdest feature to me was when they pointed out that you can still see through them. So they had this contrived scenario where one woman was sitting on her couch with her Apple Vision on, having a conversation with her friend who doesn't have one on. And I just can't imagine a scenario where you're having your buddy come over and meanwhile you're just fucking in your own little VR
yeah,
world.
right.
Like, hey, you want to watch this movie with me? Oh, you don't have a headset? That sucks. I guess I'll just tell you what's happening. Like, I don't believe there's a scenario where you're wearing that during a party and you need to be able to see all the people in the room.
I mean, just like VR, it's just like VR is right now, like the games. I just don't. I'm not the guy that's gonna plug in and like just become, you know, part of the internet or whatever. Like those animes where the dude fucking puts on the headset and then all of a sudden I'm stuck in some fucking mental limbo, and if I don't beat the final boss, I'm gonna fucking get a lethal injection or whatever.
It's kind of like
what
what
the
Vito
fuck?
said here. Yeah, it reminds you of Ready Player One.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you better get used to it, Dave, if you want to have a job in the future.
I'm not fucking plugging the headset on, dude. Leave me alone with that.
They're gonna replace you with a synthetic butcher that can do the job in half the time.
I'm a reformed butcher. I don't do that no more. I don't do that no more. Don't worry about that for me. We love the animals here. I am 100% pro animal life and human life sometimes.
Good. Yep. See, I'm telling you, he's dropping these little Teddy hints.
Is that what that was? Okay. All right. Well, so speaking of Ted, he died. So we've got some other deaths that we want to visit this week, unfortunately. One of them maybe being in like, what do you say? Like reverence, and maybe like, oh, that guy was all right, you know, whatever. That sucks that he died. And the other one, it's like pretty clear, you know, that's okay. See ya, guy. But let's check out the good one first, because it's always good to start off on the right foot.
Yeah.
Iron Sheik, Kevin.
Oh, Bubba.
How do you feel about this, by the way, before we get into the funny clip? But I just want to know, like, were you a fan? Are you kind of aware of him? Anything to say about him? Memoriam?
Yeah, absolutely. I was a fan as a kid, and he was one of my favorite Twitter follows, to be honest. I did see some of you followed me on Twitter. Right after this, I'm gonna get you back here. But yeah, I am sad that I will no longer get to chuckle a couple times a week at the Iron Sheik, just once again calling Hulk Hogan a jabroni. And
well, I heard him call Hulk Hogan some other things.
Yeah, he kind of has a sordid past in general when it comes to his influence on
Well, you see what this
wrestling,
says.
but later in life, I think because of those drug problems, right? Which we're gonna, I guess. I love that we're watching some you shoot on this channel. I never thought I'd see the fucking day we'd be watching you shoot clips here, but holy shit.
We're gonna ride it like 2 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
We get out at like 2 minutes. but I
Get
just
in and
wanna
get
hear him
out.
Say something.
But yeah, essentially, Sheik ended up getting some drug problems later in life, and so he started to do more carnival-esque shows and stuff that was probably beneath him in a sense of what his skill level was, and he got older and out of shape, and so they I remember once that they put his old ass in a battle royal, and he won it. The only reason he won it is because he was too old to go over the top rope, so they put him in.
They couldn't toss him.
Yeah. So, but I mean, you gotta love Sheik. If you, the younger folks won't know or won't care, and Hulk Hogan ended up being a world class piece of shit. So not a lot of people care about it now. But at the time, Hogan beating the Iron Sheik is what led to Hulkamania and what led to all of those years of that business being as lucrative as it was. And it was funny, we talked about this pre-show, Danny, the how they would just milk overseas wars, using the Sheik to represent the Middle East and
right?
WWE, and then they converted Sergeant Slaughter, my favorite GI Joe, into a Iran supporter in the 90s. So they were not afraid to play these politics back then,
which is kind of cool. I like that a little bit, actually.
I will miss Sheik dearly, scars and all. I don't know him personally, so I don't know all of the skeletons that might be in his closet, but from what I know, certainly will be missed. I can't wait to hear which frickin' cocaine story this is.
We'll let him speak on some cocaine and some weed and yada yada here. But Poland says, can you tell a butcher story? And I'm trying to think of like a good one. I mean, I don't know. Not anything like funny. Any butcher stories I have are like after one of my buddies got married, he had a ring that he wasn't used to, and at some point it popped off while we were doing shit. So we had to there's a big bucket that you would collect of fat that you would cut off animals and throw it into a bucket. And we had to dump the bucket out and dig through all this fucking nasty fat to see if we could find his ring. And we did. So good.
I did not know you were in Fight Club. That's interesting.
Good out. Yeah,
I saw that. I remember that scene.
I went into the back and fucking hit some fucking beef. They
made soap out of it. Once they found the ring, they made some soap.
Yeah.
And
I could have made some soap like that. That shit stinks if you let it sit around too. Ew. Talk about nasty smell.
Is Danny Paulson.
Gosh. I cut myself a ton of times. Those are some interesting. I almost cut my finger off.
They said butcher story time, not emo story time, Dan.
Oh, right. Yeah. wrong podcast. Gosh. Yeah. I never cut my finger off though. Just almost. Couple nasty things I opened that had like pussy, squirty.
All right. Okay.
That kind of business, but nothing Nothing really too cool. Actually, did I ever tell the Cornish hen story? Have you ever heard of a Cornish hen, Kevin?
No. I've heard of corned beef and hash or corned beef hash. I don't know what that is either. Clearly, I can't. I don't know what to call it. It just seems like some kind of mystery meat that I wouldn't want to try.
So, Cornish hens are like small birds, small like chickens or whatever. They're just like, yay big, like smaller than a football, So we sold them on like holidays. Usually people would be really into them, turducken style and shit like that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It was that kind of bird. So somebody wanted some come the holiday, and one of the people up front that was being asked about the Cornish hens must not have ever heard of Cornish hens, kind of like you, Kevin. So
good to not be alone.
Person asked person up front, one of the counter people, hey, do you guys have Cornish hens here? And they said, here, I'll figure it out for you. So they said, I want 2 Cornish hens. So the lady that took the order, Not saying she looked like a crackhead, not at all. She was not anything like you would think a crackhead would look like. Definitely not. She comes back with a sticky note, this lady, beautiful lady, and shows, hey, I have a customer looking for this. She hands me the sticky note. And I wish I still had the picture on my phone, but it said, customer wants 2 corny shins. 2 corny shins.
And you're like, carnations are probably in the flower department, right?
Carnations! That's a good one, too. Corny shins, bro. I laughed so fucking hard. I'm like, what the fuck? What's a corny shin? I was like, wait, no. Cornish hen? Are you fucking kidding me? I was like, what did you think this was? You think we saved like the shins off of a cow or something and they're corny for some reason? It would have been better if she put carnations. At least that would have been, that's something.
What a interesting move to just not ask for clarification, just to write it down, be like, oh yeah, sure, okay, I'll go get this.
She was sure that it was corny shins.
I thought that's what you guys called corn cobs here in Ohio. I don't know why she wants corn cobs, but get her some corny shins, man. Goddamn. Her money's green, ain't it?
I mean, you saw dumb people like that all the time. We sold some dry aged steak there a lot, and the joke that I like to put out is that you had to be a certain age to get it. So I would tell new counter people, like, hey, when the customer comes up, if they ask for dry aged steak, you have to ask them for their ID. So there'd be some times where people would come up and it'd be a new guy and they'd be like, oh, how can I help you? You know, they're already all frantic, like, how can I help you? And they're like, yeah, can I get a dry aged steak? And he's like, can I see your ID, please? And they're like looking at him like, what the fuck? What? Your ID? I need your ID. It's 18 or older to buy it. And they're like, when the fuck did that happen? For a steak? And then we'd be laughing in the back or whatever. It's a rite of passage.
Damn, dude. God, out here hazing the new butchers. That's
got them.
That you sell them a hall pass after that, or an elevator pass.
Yeah. Sold them a bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Hey, you didn't park in the front lot, did you? Not without a parking pass. They'll tow you.
Right. And don't forget to tip before you leave.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Pest that don't butchers make Google money. I know butchers out here make 20 to 30-ish an hour. I mean, maybe Google was a typo. Maybe you meant just good money. I made good money, but Google money? I don't know about that. I don't know any butchers making Google money. Yeah, I think he meant good money. But yeah, I made pretty good money. I mean, yeah, it's definitely better than working at like a fast food joint or something like that. You know, you're making more money than that, thankfully. Or I wouldn't have did it.
Yeah, I was like, if you had been making Google money, I was gonna be upset. You know, it's like, where was my recommendation, dude? I'd like to make some Google money. I don't care how many corny shins I have to obliterate.
Yeah, well, you might change your tone when you got blood all over you all the time. Definitely a lot of times I got splashed in the or like ate it, like it got like in my fucking nose or something, or chipped. Yeah. Tons of times I chipped a like chip bone off and like hit myself in the face and shit. Just stuff
you didn't
like
have
that.
Like landscaper glasses on?
No, nah, dude. What the fuck?
Lucky. You're lucky.
You think I didn't even wear glove protection. I almost cut my fucking finger off. You think I'm wearing eye protection?
Hey, I tell you what, it's a lot cooler to look like James Worthy for an hour than to wear a fucking eye patch and look like Dan Crenshaw the rest of your life.
You definitely are right there. I don't want to look like that son of a bitch. All right, let's listen to the Iron Sheik go on a little bit here, okay?
Oh, Bubba, let's go.
I digress.
From Dylan.
What foreign country has the best weed?
I imagine Colombia and Hawaii and
I like how Sheik still respects Hawaii's sovereignty.
Iran, best opium and hashish.
Yeah.
Country. I've been.
Hey, he mentioned Amsterdam.
Well, Holland, Amsterdam.
Holland.
He's old as. How old do you think he is here?
I was probably about 10 years ago, I think, when they were doing
Because he's
those.
definitely on this like, oh, like I can barely understand a word. He's been around the block, I can tell.
Yeah, that's why he tweets in all caps, so it's easier to understand.
Bro, like you go order coffee, same time you can order your green medicine.
That's right.
Over there is
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
Free in the restaurant and legal. Like now, they made it California, Arnold country.
You thinking of moving to California, maybe?
No,
No,
I'm not
enough to
interested,
move there.
no.
Okay.
I wonder where he lived. Do you think he lived in like where's he from? Do you know?
I don't remember because there have been multiple sheiks in the history, just like there have been multiple nature boys. Pretty much what happens in this business is people just steal from previous generations. I know there was a sheik that was out in Detroit, but I don't remember if it's him. So I be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure where he was at.
Sitting Duck from the board at a 4W Online says, what is your favorite method of smoking?
Hell yeah. These guys are asking the good questions. Everybody else just wants to hear about Vince Russo.
He says, what do you mean?
To make a joint or with the bong or the pipe? What's your favorite method of smoking?
Both.
Both. Anything.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't condone any of this. I just want to say that, first of all. Lover of beers.
Do you have to
Online
say that?
World of Wrestling asks you, is
Probably.
cocaine a hell of a drug?
I'm Rick James, bitch.
Now this is what I like.
Is cocaine is a hell of a drugs?
Yeah. Is it very good? I guess he wants to know.
Imagine.
You imagine?
Right, because I use it many years.
Times, so you love it.
Yeah.
Sam6602 from the board. What was the longest line you ever snorted?
I mean, like this must be part of his history then. He was a prolific cocaine user. I mean, they all are, right?
Yeah, I think unfortunately Sheik might have had a crack problem at one point in time.
Oh God.
But don't quote me on that.
Okay.
The longest, probably around the 11, 12 inches.
Jesus Christ. Stone 1981 from the board. Did you ever snort ants like Ozzy Osbourne?
These guys really just asked a bunch of trick questions.
Seriously.
No, bugs? No.
No, never ants. He has this line about
Dewey from the board at
Here,
F4W
this is the
Online
one.
says it is
This is the one.
true that the Iron Sheik used to do headstands while snorting. They used to go up, put your feet up, and stand on your head
Right.
to do the lines.
Right. Used to. Not anymore.
Not anymore. But you used to do that. For like the party when you guys are together.
With the hand down, the feet up, same time.
Just take.
Well, how does I'm
Just
I'm
a
I
little
don't
bit
get
quicker,
it.
huh?
What's the I can't that's all we'll watch from Sheik here, but
I don't know what. Yeah, I gotta try it now.
I can't envision the upside down. Okay, so I'm handstanding and I'm snorting coke off of a table. Like, how are you doing this? How are you handstanding and snorting anything? Your nose is upside down.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I don't know how you snort things. I imagine you'd have to have some kind of contraption that might fit
like
inside your nose.
Bendy
maybe?
straw. Bendy straw can do wonders for you.
That could be cool. No, I
think
could
about
never
that.
do a fucking handstand, so I'm out. I'm out already.
I can't do a handstand, period, let alone snort coke. Handstand. Oh.
Pest confirmed the crack thing for me, by the way. Him looks like Sheik and Hacksaw Jim Duggan, which if you guys don't remember, he walked around with a 2x4 yelling, "Ho!" Look that up.
Is this like He-Man?
You'll enjoy that, basically.
Oh!
He should have been Hulk Hogan, but it didn't work out that way.
All right, now
Just add water.
we can kind of look at Sheik and be like, you know, that's a respectable man, whatever. But now we're about to get in to the real dirty birds, okay? Pat Robertson. Now the name might not sound familiar, but
Bless your heart if it doesn't.
The way I found out about this was scrolling past his fucking demon face, and I'm not taking it back either.
Coincidence? We will see.
Here is our boy, Pat Robertson. 90 fucking 3, dude. Couldn't die in a better month.
What a claim.
Is that hard to say?
I did not know that gay people and why would feminists cause 9/11?
Well,
what would that do? What did 9/11 do for the ladies?
I'm sure he explained somehow how that worked.
Let me know. Let us know in the chat how feminists have benefited from the September 11th attacks. I'm dying to know that.
So that's just how I found out. But then I was like, okay, now we got to go find the same compilation that we had for, well, not really compilation, but little interview snippet, you know. Now we got a compilation of great Pat moments, okay? You're going to love this.
God. I do want to see some of these. You know how much I love this.
I mean, these are the best kind of crazies
love a good
because we can kind of
personality, you know?
Right, we can kind of all join hands together and like collectively hate this person.
The Daily Beast of all things too. That's got to have him just shaking. There's the goddamn Antichrist made a video about me.
Right, exactly.
God.
He's rolling in his grave. So let's watch some of
Like
this.
they do in San Francisco, some of the gay community that they want to get people.
See, his mom kept him on his back too long as a child. You see the shape of that fucking head?
He looks like fucking Count Dracula or something going on here. Dude. I mean, seriously.
He looks like
fuck? He's got
something out of that.
Head.
Oh, what were they called? You remember? He looks like something out of the trash Prometheus sequels. You know, like god damn, like some kind of engineer.
Yeah, I know what
alien
you're talking
hybrid.
about.
Yeah, dude. God damn. All that money
my God.
couldn't afford a wig, huh?
So here, let's listen to his gays spreading AIDS chat here.
They'll have a ring, you shake hands, and the ring's got a little thing where you cut your finger.
Really?
Well, you could become a.
She says, really?
Wait, did he just say disrespectful wives should have their fingers cut? Sorry, I was reading
he said
comments that were not related to 9/11 at all. So
no, he said that gay people wear rings that will cut both of you when you shake hands to spread AIDS.
Oh, right. Yeah. I think I heard about that one. Yeah, I think that's part of
that one time that happened.
The gay Illuminati does things like that. Yeah, I think they're separate from Soros. I think I'm not quite sure. You know, I stopped watching those YouTube videos, but no. Anyway, what fucking are you kidding me? People gave this guy money. Poor people who were on their last legs gave some of their final dollars to this fucking
Where's
guy.
your tithing, bitch?
My God.
Really?
Well, you could become a Muslim, then you could beat her.
But in lieu of that.
You don't want to go to Saudi Arabia?
No.
You know,
Like, what the fuck was that? That seems like catching strays. Saudi Arabia is catching strays. If you want to beat your wife, why don't you just go to fucking... What the...
That might be, is that a pot meat kettle situation?
Right? I mean, like,
I'm not about to defend a lot of the things that have gone on and might continue to go on in that area of the world, but I don't think this dude's the dude to call that shit out.
Right. Like, it's one thing, yeah, maybe they're doing that there, but it's a whole nother thing to tell somebody if they want to beat their wife.
Crazy. You don't like it, go get beat somewhere else. You think I'm oppressing you? Fucking watch it. You know what that is? That is a very polite fucking watch it. You know, watch it, or I'll send you to this other country and you can get your ass beat.
Here, let's keep trudging through this.
This man's got to stand up to her, and he can't let her get away with this stuff.
Oh my God!
What you're saying is, yes, I like this kind of thing. You've got a couple of same-sex guys kissing. You like that? Well, that makes me want to throw up. But if you think you punch, to me, I would punch vomit, not like in history.
To me, I'd punch vomit, not like on that one, Kevin.
I'd punch vomit. I love hearing old people talk about social media.
Make sure
It's
you
so fun.
punch that vomit button, everybody.
This is the kind of dude who puts his password in the search bar on Facebook.
Yeah, he types the whole thing out and he's like, why isn't it working?
There's never been a civilization ever in history that has embraced homosexuality and turned away from traditional fidelity, traditional
Greeks would like
marriage,
a word.
traditional child rearing, and has survived. There isn't one single civilization that has survived that openly embraced homosexuality.
Thoughts?
I disagree. I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
the history classes that I've taken have taught me a different version of history in which we were pretty well aware of same-sex relationships for probably thousands of years at this point. So
Hey, some people
I
like that
disagree.
shit back in the
But
day. Some people were into that shit back in the day, you know, secretly. But now you can fly your flag free, okay?
it might
You don't
not
have
have
to be
been that
secret.
much of a secret in,
Well, yeah, that's
ancient Greece. Anyway,
Kinda cool,
Who'd have
actually.
thought
Fun.
the fucking televangelist who lies to get people to pay him to just pay him money for nothing? Who'd have thought he would stretch the truth and bend a narrative to fit his needs? I feel shocked.
Talking
Get more
about
shocked.
the cheating. He cheated on you. Well, he's a man. Okay. Mac and cheese.
This next one, hey, just sit on that, Kevin. Just sit on that one because this next one is.
How does he have a longer take on mac and cheese than infidelity?
He's a man. Okay. What is this mac and cheese? Is that a black thing?
It is a black thing, Pat.
Something happened along.
Mac and cheese. I mean, like, trust me. I worked with some guy. My boss at my last job when I was a butcher was a black guy, and hey, we talked all the time about how much we love mac and cheese, both of us. But I didn't know it was an exclusively. Is this a black people thing? It's like, what the fuck? Mac and cheese, Kraft mac and cheese somehow.
I
grew
I'm
up on that
shocked.
shit.
You know what? Yeah, that's the thing. Pat has never had to eat a box of Kraft or even Kroger brand macaroni and cheese because he's always been conning somebody else into paying him money because they think he talks to God.
I talked to God and he didn't tell me about no mac and cheese. What is this?
He's probably like Lucille Bluth. It's a mac and cheese, Michael. What could it cost? $10.
Exactly. Yeah. Here, let's hear it one more time and we'll let it go through.
What is this mac and cheese? Is that a black thing?
It is a black thing, Pat.
Something happened a long time ago in Haiti,
No, it's
and people may not want to talk about it. They were under the heel of the French.
Oh my God,
Napoleon
super
the Third and whatever. And
hell yeah, shouts
they
out to
got
Napoleon.
together and swore a pact to the devil. They
What?
said, "We will serve you if you'll get us free from the French." It's a true story. Every time.
It's a true story.
Yeah, you gotta follow up with
Source,
one of those.
trust me, bro.
True story, bro. I love that.
States gets involved in some kind of a pressure on Israel to split their land. There's some natural disaster that happens here in America.
I
So
mean,
he says every time they get in a fight in the Middle East about their land, a natural disaster happens in America. Oh, that makes sense.
Way
Okay.
to make it about us.
I'm following.
Way to make it about us, guys. That shit cracks me up. VW says yes, blame the French. I love that. Yeah, I find it laughable that this alleged man of God could believe that the people of Haiti could work up a better deal with the devil than Napoleon had done. Are you kidding me? That dude's deal with the devil would supersede any other deals with the devil. The man was 5'1" and ran half the world. You telling me he didn't have the devil on his side?
Short
Come
king.
on. Plus he's French, dude. Come on. I
Short
can say
king.
that because I'm French. That's how that works, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that okay? Okay.
Pest says first fried chicken, now it's mac and cheese. Black people eating all the stuff.
Why
This
is
guy-
it? Yeah.
He's outraged, dude. They're everything. That's
all
why
the
he
good
died.
food,
Actually,
man.
he
That's
found
bullcrap.
Pat died. Actually, he rolled over and died because he found out that what's another racist food that he could find out that somebody liked. Hey, those people in Mexico heard about those tacos.
Yeah. Yeah, he just saw a line of
What
white
a
people at a taco
tacos!
truck, and he's like, "That's it. I'm ending it all. This country's going to hell."
What the hell's a taco?
Jesus,
Is that a Mexican people thing?
I can't believe it. What
you
does
wanna
that guy eat? Chicken and mashed potatoes, I bet.
Do you want to see the next one that we're gonna have to talk about, Kevin?
Yes.
The next one we're gonna have to rest in peace.
Oh,
Because
whoops. Damn it, you set me up.
Because they won't leave her the fuck alone, dude. Leave this poor woman at home and leave her the fuck alone. What the
Weekend at
fuck?
Diane's.
Diane Feinstein, what's the matter, smooth skin? Never seen a ghoul before? I mean, like, dude, you look at the picture, though, and it's like...
That's so mean.
Leave her at home, dude. This is abuse. This is elderly abuse.
It looks like she had a stroke not too long ago. So I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, she's like fucking dying of she's like dying of shingles there actively. She actively has shingles and she's like, help me, help anyone. But instead, we just push her into Congress and sit her in there. She's holding on. She's holding on. Let this poor woman live out her days in Florida or something like a normal fucking old lady.
Is it sad that the first thing I thought when you sent me that was this is why we need fucking term limits?
Well, yeah. Well, you're right, though.
Jesus. My
Well, I mean,
God.
that's the thing with her is like she has term limits. It's just like she's just old as fuck. Okay. She just shouldn't be in there. What's with Democrats and zombies? Pace, right? There's a necromancer controlling them all somewhere. I mean, fuck. Christ's sakes. I mean, don't get me wrong, fucking they're all old. It's not just Democrats. Every single motherfucker up in there is old as shit. They're all too old. Most of them. You got fucking biker Pence and Trump for fucking president next up. Two fucking diaper babies themselves. And not even to mention our fucking diaper king, fucking Joey Diaper King.
Well, he's, Bo, I think, kept himself in better shape. So I think this version of Joe will be able to stand a little more sturdy.
Right, exactly.
I also didn't know you could die from shingles as Poland ass. I didn't know that. Maybe she's just old where she can die of anything, right? If actually you get a certain age, like just anything might knock your immune system out.
Pat said, wait, she is in the government? I mean, like, yeah, they're trying to pretend she is. If there's anything left in there, fucking Jesus Christ. Yeah, Poland says you can die from shingles. It's like she's been laid up in the hospital from shingles. Seriously. I guess it's like that bad and painful, I had an old man that I worked with at the butchery, and he would always say, fucking, shingles is serious business. You get that? You get that shit. I couldn't cut for a week. I couldn't cut meat for a week.
How the fuck do you get shingles? It scares
It's like
me.
chicken pox, right? It's like the same difference. It's just like level up style for old people.
So if you had chicken pox as a kid, would you maybe not get shingles, or am I not immune? Anyway,
No.
I'll look it up later. It's fine.
I think you're fucked.
Now I have an irrational fear that I'm going to wake up one day with shingles.
Chicken pox, you're automatically signed up for shingles, baby.
Damn, dude, I can't wait for the sequel. Damn.
Right, exactly. You already bought your tickets.
That's crazy.
All right, well, we got through everything. Oh, well, we didn't get through everything. There's one that we put on the thumbnail that we still need to get to, and then the rest, baby, is just...
Oh, that's right.
Okay. We've got one more for you that we signed up for, and that is Bill Murray. And I thought, talk about old fucks. I mean, if Joe Biden and Trump and Pence were fucking hooking up with former R&B stars instead of being president or whatever they want to be, if they were doing shit like this, like Bill Murray, I'd be down with it. Right? I don't care if you're old as fuck and slinging your dick around as long as you're not in charge of the country.
Yeah.
72, bro. Whoo.
Man.
He's getting up there. Bill Murray for president next, actually. He's almost to the age requirement.
I can't believe it, man. He's gonna be ghost busting.
He's ghost
for
busting that
milkshake.
ass right
Yeah.
now. Ghost busting that ass, baby. The
Yeah.
milkshake lady. Her milkshake fucking brought this boy to the yard. This old fuck.
This one, I
It's
guess
just surprising to me, honestly.
I have
like whatever, but
I have to be happy for them, right? That's good for them. That is quite an age gap, but I don't know. They're both north of 40, so
Blue
I
Chew.
don't give a fuck about it, you know.
Blue Chew sponsor us. We talk about stories like this where there's old men that are somehow fucking people half of their age and still keeping it up. Blue Chew. I have to assume that there's Blue Chew involved in that.
Yeah, they're gonna make me be the spokesperson too, because I always wear. I'm gonna have to change the color that I wear, otherwise I'm gonna get associated with these boner chewies or whatever.
Yeah, Kevin, you're just one big boner chewy.
Yeah, been called worse.
So, not only did I talk about Dan Clancy on the last morning show, which was a fucking turd burglar of a show. Thanks, Dan Clancy. Nobody cares about you. Not cloudy enough.
I'm telling you, they thought it was that writer. They're like, who gives a fuck about Tom Clancy? My grandpa reads those.
What is this, Splinter Cell? Are you going to be playing video
Yeah.
games or something? I'm out. No, I talked about Dan Clancy, but I also wrapped in there a couple Aiden Ross clips because I know how much you don't like him. And he was talking shit about Twitch and yada yada. So I thought it was interesting to wrap that all together. Well, I saved you one. As much as you dislike Aiden there, I saved you one.
No.
And I probably saved you the coolest one that I could have saved. I mean, like, not really cool, but he acts like a fucking unhinged maniac, and I know you love that.
Well, by his standards, that means he just did a normal stream then?
Yeah, this is pretty normal for him.
If he's unhinged, then is he saying normal things or like pronouncing words correctly? Does he actually? Yeah, never mind. Sorry.
Well, here, let's just let him speak. Actually, let him speak, Kevin.
I'll let him speak.
I swear to God, he doesn't, bro. Change his number. Ask everyone around him. Just change his fucking number.
By the way, context here: Aiden Ross goes off on I Show Speed and Speed's manager. Fuck you and that manager, that dirty hillbilly manager.
I don't have his new number.
If Aiden Ross had my phone number, I would also change it immediately.
You wouldn't text him and tell him?
No. I'd probably, just to be safe, I'd block it on that phone and then I'd still go get a new phone number.
Right. All right, let's hear him out. Okay?
How am I supposed to call you? You're supposed to say, hey, this is Speed, my new number. Show proof that this is actually Speed. You FaceTime me. That's how it's supposed to be done. You didn't do that. You won't do that. You're a liar, Darren Watkins III. Fuck you. And
full name, Darren Watkins III. He drops.
That manager, that dirty hillbilly manager. Fuck him. Up yours, bozo. Fuck you. Suck my dick. You ruined my friend. You ruined Speed. You're a piece of shit. You're a bitch. Fuck you. I don't care. I said it. I love Speed and fuck his manager. Up yours.
What the fuck happened there? I mean, I can't blame anybody again for not wanting to talk to Aiden Ross. Why is he so upset?
He lost it.
Were they supposed to be collabing or something? It's such a weird, like, if you have
he's lost it. That's the only explanation. He's just fucking lost in the
He had a procedural, like, step by step. This is how you have to communicate to me that you have a new number. Any of my friends do that to me, I just be like, dude, fuck off. Shut the fuck up. Do you think I fucking work for you, you idiot? No, I will. Nah, this is how you do it. You got to fucking FaceTime me, send me your new address, 2 forms of government ID so I know it's fucking you, but you didn't do that. You wouldn't obey my commands, and now fuck you, fuck your piece of shit manager who sounds like is just fucking managing his client. And maybe as a good manager, he was like, don't talk to this fucking moron, Aiden Ross. I don't know. But I'm not defending either of these two. They're both dumb, but they're young enough for me to give them, I guess, a little leeway that hopefully it's not too late to change their lives. But I have a feeling, Danny and I will be geriatric, shitting our pants, doing the Clout route from a nursing home, still talking about these two fucking idiots. But that's just me.
Well, you're talking about making a change for the better, changing their lives. Is it too late for them? I don't know. Is it too late for our friend here? You tell me, Kevin. Now, trigger warning for anybody that doesn't like let me think of how to trigger warning this. Trigger warning.
That's scary.
If you don't like the male figure and when not only the male figure but a lot of extra. Okay? So trigger warning. Does that explain this enough? I don't know. Rate my body 1 out of 10. What the fuck does he post this for? Oh man,
you know why? This man's got an OnlyFans.
That's what we're talking about,
You know
dude.
what I'm saying?
Hitting the clout route here.
Marketing, baby.
I can't imagine. Here, let me go scroll down. Let's see what the comments say. Here, I'll read some. I won't show them because a lot of them, inappropriate.
Hash gives him a 12.
When's the baby due?
Come on.
Let's see.
Come on.
100 million out of 10.
Hey.
Insane bulk. Keep going.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to get at least a couple of bonus points from me because I don't have the confidence to take a photo like that and send it out and be like, rate me. I don't think I want anybody to rate me on that. That's just it's weird. But I'm not trying to sell my butthole on OnlyFans, so I get it. Like, this is just marketing. Good for him. I hope he's not reading all those replies on his own. Like I wouldn't want some of this feedback.
This rate me thing reminds me of, like, do you remember around when we were in high school where they did that fucking absurd website that was like hot or not or whatever, and you'd like fucking shit on people that weren't hot, and it's kind of like I guess it would be kind of like Tinder, but pre-Tinder because you're
but
not
without commentary of like, this is why I rejected you.
Yeah, you're not meeting up with any of these
suck,
people.
man.
It's just kind of random people's pictures online, and you're like comparing the two. I
never.
So fucked.
Yeah.
So fucked, dude. There would be people that I knew. There were people that I knew in high school that ended up on websites like that, like showing inappropriate things because they were degenerates in high school.
I watched Dateline NBC was big in my house growing up, so saw a lot of Chris Hansen, and so I never did a lot of online chatting at that. Never did any of that kind of shit. So no, I think I missed out on this hot or not website. But
Poland says, Danny, what was your hot or not score? I wish I had a score. I mean, I didn't participate. I mean, honestly. Especially in high school, I wasn't subjecting myself to that. I don't know if the self-esteem was quite there yet to where I could take such a beating as to put my face online and get rejected constantly. Yeah, no, I'm good. Or I was good. Okay.
I'm guessing you got a very nice 6.9 or a 9.6, whichever.
Thank you, Kevin. 69 is where it's at. So, last but not least, last thing we'll get into. W for eggs, okay? Kevin, should we do it?
Yes.
W for eggs, okay? Doja has a new significant other. And this kind of, I mean, Kevin shared it to me as a W for eggs, which it is. But it rolled me into a little bit more that I was not expecting when I looked into the story a little bit. So W for eggs. Now, this guy's name is Jay Cyrus. Not to be confused with me or Kevin here. Jay Cyrus with fucking making out hardcore with some fucking Doja Cat. And we love Doja here on the pod. We talked about it multiple times. Yeah. Dude, I just watched the funniest thing. And I couldn't ever incorporate it into the show because I don't know how I would. But there's this TikToker named Terry Joe. And Terry Joe did like a duet thing with Doja. And I caught it on YouTube the other day. And fucking just the hilarity ensues. So if you like Doja at all, check out Doja and Terry Joe TikTok video. It's so funny. Yeah, W for us, Kevin. I guess Jay Cyrus.
I'm very concerned because if this guy is here, then there's a chance that if I ever run into him, this universe will explode because I'm pretty sure that is the doppelganger I was supposed to replace when my world was obliterated in 2012. So I'm very concerned about this.
This guy was supposed to be buried in the backyard or whatever, and you were the replacement?
I think so. I mean, I don't think there's supposed to be two of us walking around at the same time. I bet if we get too close, there will be like this big electrical field. But no, I need to get. It makes me want to get some tattoos. I'm like, okay, that's what I look like with tattoos, huh? All right, cool. No, W for all the eggs out there.
So I went to his Twitter to investigate, obviously, who's Jay Cyrus, and he's like, used to be on Vine and shit, kind of that kind of guy. He's been through his career already, you know. I would say, but whatever.
No, Vine's gonna make a comeback, dude.
When I, do a little twit search, all of the tweets were like, what the fuck is Doja Cat doing? Who's this guy? Like, what the, constant L's for eggs in that. Nobody liked the egg there in
It's
Twitter
tough.
world.
Yeah.
But let me read you this apology. December 20th, 2020. Okay. 2 days before my birthday. 3 years ago now. Listen to some of this. Okay. Apparently this guy was in some shit. This person that shared this little excerpt, old twit longer from Jay Cyrus, MEN. I'll show the little tweet as I read it, just so you can see what I'm talking about rather than me making reference to a bunch of names that nobody knows.
Damn.
So MEN shares this. Jay Cyrus's old twit longer from December 2020. Just so we're clear, this is the same man. I don't want any confusion here. This is a literal predator. Fuck Jay Cyrus and anyone who associates with him.
God damn it.
Doja. Doja. So let me, I put in the doc, fuck, do I have to read this? So I'll read some of it.
I was gonna say, yeah, I can't see it, so no dramatic reading from me on my end.
Okay. Let me spit some of this. And yeah, that's why I didn't even want to show it anyways, because it's a fucking giant ass of text that doesn't matter to anybody.
In my soul.
Let me
I'm
get
not
some.
reading all that though. Go ahead.
Before anything, I want you to know that there's no excuse or justification for my actions. I don't even know really what his actions were. I was careless. I was greedy. I was ignorant. I was disrespectful. And I was completely in the wrong. In a position of power and trust, I gave in to temptation and attention of those who looked up to me. By engaging in flirtatious and provocative personal messages with people that didn't just see me as a casual fun time, but instead of someone they grew to love and trust from admiring in a community where they felt safe and guarded. This is a Trisha Paytas apology on the fucking kitchen kind of shit. Except he didn't. He just wrote a twit longer. Way worse for content. That's for sure. I am an adult and I'm smart enough to know. Oh my God. I'm smart enough to know better, but I wasn't strong enough or respectful enough to be better. No matter how lonely I am, no matter how desperate I was for attention, I was wrong. But it gets weirder. Consent is not a way out of guilt when you're using it for your own comfort and validation. It's weak. It's inexcusable. He goes on. There's just tons of shit.
The fuck? So
He victimized his fans apparently somehow. Now, I don't know what the extent of that is, but it's never good. Any kind of victimizing of your, of your fans is never a good thing.
Damn.
Damn, you're mad that you can't do that?
I'm mad that I didn't read that goddamn TLDR before I made the joke about him being an alternate universe me. That's what I'm mad about. Wish I'd have known he was an alleged predator before I made that joke, damn it.
This is the one they're getting rid of, and you're replacing. They're getting rid of him because he's bad news, okay? You're good. He's bad.
Yeah. He ain't me. I take it all back. He ain't my doppelganger. I bet he's having bald. But he does it to steal our swag.
That shit's fake. He can grow hair.
We all know you guys all secretly want to be bald, but you're just
idiot. What
not
a
able
dumbass.
to take the plunge.
Fake ass dumbass bitch.
Poser.
All right. Well, that's about it, Kevin. That is the shout out. We talked about all the shit. Iron Sheik, Diane Feinstein, Ted Kaczynski, Nick, fucking Apple Watch or Vision, Bill Murray, all of them.
Good. We did it.
Do you want to say goodbye to chat? Run through one
Yeah,
last
we
time.
gotta say some hellos and goodbyes. I see V-Dub's accusing me of going full true crime Asian lady.
Full true crime Asian lady. Pest says, is Doja Cat black or mixed? I don't know. I'm assuming. I don't want to assume. Do we assume? I don't assume. We don't do that. But I don't know, something. She's hey, it don't matter what she is. Doja does her thing. I don't care what fucking mix of whatever she is, because she's fucking one of the funnier people that I find online, at least.
Just needs to upgrade her bald dudes at this point. You know,
she's bald practically. She wears it short just like us. Like I could grow my hair out like her. She's a bald.
I don't think
queen.
I could.
She's a bald queen, and we're bald kings, Kevin. That's how it works.
Nice.
Okay, so let's see. I get confused between Danny, Kevin, Andrew Tate, and Doja's boyfriend all the time. I guess we're in good company. At least in some of those variations, I look like chiseled and ripped and red.
It's all the Bugattis.
Bugatti.
I'm always Instagramming from my Bugattis. That's probably why.
Don't
Andrew
check out my Only Dans. Anyways, V-Dub, thank you for showing up to hobbitfootfinder.com podcast, where we show you all of the feet pictures of all the hairy bald men that you want to see. No, let's keep going here. Pest, thank you for showing up. Poland, we love you. Hash, thank you. We love to see you. I saw Buddy up here somewhere, so thanks, Buddy, for popping in.
Oh, what up, Buddy?
Giving your 2 cents wherever that was, somewhere in there. I said Pest, right? Pest was a big contributor today.
Oh, yeah.
Pest was right there with us, fighting down all the fucking craziness.
We got
Same
Pest,
thing with
Poland,
VW and Poland.
Hash.
We love them. Carla, thank you so much.
Carla was in here. Abby Blackbird was in here.
Oh, wow, Abby. Thank you
for
stopping by.
Oh, wow. It's we got some scrolling to do here. Yeah,
right.
y'all doing some great work. Appreciate that.
Haha, better work than us.
Makes the show that much more fun to do. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, you know what they say: the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. That's what Pest says. So take that from a knowledgeable man, full of quotes, just like that. We love it. All right,
Put that one on my fridge.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Kevin, will you be here sitting next to me on Tuesday? Is that a cool thing?
Tuesday. Yes, I think I can fit you in. Yep.
All right.
Make that work.
Pencil me in, and we'll show everybody what's up on Tuesday. Okay.
All right.
Thank you guys all for showing up. Thank you, Kevin, for your time as per usual. We love you, of course. Not me, though. We will catch you guys
still
all
doing
later.
that bit?
Peace.